of my favorite movies is Shawshank Redemption. And toward the end of that movie, one of the main characters gets out of prison where he's been for most of his adult life. And when he gets out, he runs into a weird problem. He doesn't know how to be free. He doesn't know how to make his own decisions. He doesn't know how to think for himself or act for himself. And it's so bad he thinks seriously about breaking a law just so he'll get arrested and get sent back to jail where everything's controlled for him. He doesn't have to make any decisions. And I'm afraid an awful lot of times as Christians, what we want to do is do the same thing. We want to go back to the jail we liked before. Because a lot of us grew up with a lot of rules and regulations in our lives. And when we come to a relationship with Christ, what we want is a new set of rules. In other words, we have a spiritual prison where we follow rules instead of following Jesus. Where we substitute a list of do's and don'ts, mainly don'ts, for a relationship with the living God. Paul ran into that a lot. And one time in the book of Galatians, in chapter 5, verse 1, he told them, it's for freedom that Christ has set us free. And I knew he was angry about that because they kept trying to go back to the jail of legalism. And he says, stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. Don't let them put the shackles back on you. See, legalists will tell you, you've been saved just so you can follow a different set of rules. But Paul and Jesus before him say you've been rescued from the slavery of rules so you can freely grow into the person that God designed you to be through a relationship with him. And while following rules and regulations is easier, it's not better. And I'd rather let God work in me his way through a relationship with Jesus where I grow into the person God designed me to be. I'd like that a lot better than trying to get back into spiritual jail. And that's today's Jumpstart. Hey, here's something you can do if you're like a certain Jumpstart. You can make a comment. And if you comment, you can ask a question or start a conversation or just let other people know what you're learning from the Jumpstart.